Iraq says vast areas taken from Kurds in Kirkuk, Kurds deny gains. Baghdad, Reuters, Iraqi government forces took control of vast areas in the region of Kirkuk, including oil fields west of the city, in the early hours of Monday, Iraqi state TV said, but the Kurdistan Regional Government, KRG, disputed the assertions. Iraqi Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi gave orders to the security forces to impose security in Kirkuk in cooperation with the population of the city and the Peshmerga, the TV said. The elite, U.S.-trained counter-terrorism service, the 9th Armored Division and federal police have taken control of vast areas of Kirkuk without confrontations, it said, adding that oil fields and Kurdish military positions were captured. But a KRG security official denied that Iraqi forces were able to get closer to the city or take territory from the Kurdish Peshmerga fighters. The official told Reuters the oil fields and the air base west of Kirkuk were still under Kurdish control. The U.S. Defense Department urged Iraqi and Kurdish forces to avoid additional escalatory actions, saying in a statement it opposed destabilizing actions that detract from the battle against Islamic State militants. The United States provided weapons to both the Iraqi army and the Peshmerga to fight Islamic State militants. The conflict in Iraq helped spur a jump in world oil prices on Monday. The most serious clash happened south of Kirkuk, an exchange of artillery fire between the Peshmerga and Popular Mobilization, the KRG official said. Popular Mobilization is a mainly Shiite Iraqi paramilitary force trained and armed by Iran, which is providing support to the Iraqi operation in Kirkuk, according to state TV. The Iraqi government and the KRG have been at loggerheads since a September 25 Kurdish independence referendum, rejected as illegal by Baghdad. Kirkuk, a multi-ethnic city with a large Kurdish community, shaped up as a flashpoint as it is claimed by both sides. Residents of Kirkuk said there was no sign the Iraqi forces were getting close to the city itself, which is under the control of the Kurdish Assertions police. Major operation. Tension was running high at the news of the Iraqi operation, and young Kurds carrying automatic guns were seen in the streets until the early hours of Monday. There were clashes between Kurdish and Shiite Turkmen groups in another city, Kormatu, about 75 kilometers, 47 miles, south of Kirkuk, but no casualties were reported. Iraqi forces and Popular Mobilization are now advancing from Taza, south of Kirkuk, in a major operation, the KRG Security Council said in a statement around midnight. Their intention is to enter the city and take over the K1 airbase and oil fields, all located west of the city, it said. The Iraqi forces' operation in the region of Kirkuk followed meetings held on Sunday by the Iraqi government in Baghdad and the Kurdish leadership in the town of Dokkan. It also coincided with a visit by Iranian Major General Qasem Soleimani to the Kurdistan region. He is the commander of foreign operations for Iran's elite Revolutionary Guards who provide training and guns to Popular Mobilization. KRG President Masoud Barzani and top Kurdish officials who met in Dokkan rejected the Iraqi government's demand that it cancel the outcome of the independence referendum as a precondition for talks to resolve the dispute. Kirkuk, a city of more than 1 million people with a large Kurdish community, lies just outside KRG territory, but Peshmerga forces were stationed there in 2014 when Iraqi security forces collapsed in the face of an Islamic State onslaught. The Peshmerga deployment prevented Kirkuk's oil fields from falling into jihadist hands. The Baghdad central government has taken a series of steps to isolate the autonomous Kurdish region since its vote for independence, including banning international flights. Baghdad's tough line, ruling out talks sought by the Kurds unless they renounce the breakaway move, is backed by neighbors Turkey and Iran, both with their own sizable Kurdish minorities, and in Turkey's case, a long-running Kurdish insurgency. The United States has taken the side of the Iraqi government in refusing to recognize the validity of the referendum. Additional reporting by Ahmed Rashid, in Baghdad and Matt Spielnick in Washington, editing by Cynthia Osterman and Peter Cooney.